Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we are going to paint a watercolor portrait. This portrait will be easy for beginners, so you can try it out. Before starting the video, I would like to request you all to subscribe to my channel, and you can also follow me on Instagram. So yes, now let's get started. I'm using this Bristol Artist watercolor sheet, which is 300 GSM. So firstly we will draw the rough outline of the sketch. Now I have drawn the rough outline and this is looking so pretty. It's a girl here. Now we will start coloring it. So for colors I am using these Bristol colors. So we will use this, and here's a color palette which is empty. We will fill in the colors, and 2 jars of water, and we are also gonna use these artist watercolor brushes which is round in shape. So we will use these. Firstly we will use this gamboge color, and we will take a little amount in this palette. Okay, this is fine. On to the next, I will use crimson. Next we will use burnt sienna, a little ultramarine blue, and lastly there's black. So we are only gonna use these 5 colors. If you don't have these shades, you can also use yellow, red, brown, blue and black. Now let's paint it. We are going to use wet on wet technique for drawing portraits. Firstly, we have to take water and brush and wet the paper evenly. After wetting the paper evenly, we will use this gamboge color. We will mix a lot of water in this and make a thin layer of it, and then we are going to layer it on the paper. Now make sure you evenly coat the yellow color. Before drying off this color, we are gonna use the crimson color and mix with this color. We will do the same thing. We will take lots of water in this brush and mix it in the crimson color. Let it dry, and then we will move to the next layer. For drying it fast, you can also use hair dryer. As this is dried, now we are gonna paint another layer. We will use the same crimson color and paint the second layer of portrait. I have left this area because the sunlight is falling on her head and a little bit on this side. So by leaving these areas, we will paint the next layers on. We will paint with burnt sienna wherever the shadows are falling. So on this portrait, the shadows are here. So this is how we have completed the shadows. Let it dry now. After this dries, we will jump on to the eyes. So I am going to use a thin brush and we will paint the eyes. So for eyes, we will firstly use gamboge color, and then we are going to use burnt sienna. Now we will use black color and put the eyeliner on her eyes. Now we will make the eyes crease line with burnt sienna and a little bit mix of ultramarine blue. It will become a dark brown color, so you can use that for the shadows. Now we will paint the eyeball with a light layer of ultramarine blue to give it a realistic texture. Now we will add more shadows by using burnt sienna and little bit mix of ultramarine blue. I am using number 2 brush here for making the hair strokes of eyebrows. I am also going to use raw umber on the shadows part. Now we will make the darker shadows under the eyes on the eye bags with ultramarine blue and burnt sienna mix. Now we will add lipstick and blush on her face. So I am going to use crimson color for this. It's time to do lashes, and for this I am going to use black color. Time to do her hairs. So for this I am going to use burnt sienna on all of her hairs, and then we are going to use black color for this. I am going to use the wet on wet technique. First wet the paper with water, and now we are going to apply the burnt sienna. We have to wait for this layer to dry. We will leave this area because the highlight is on this side. Now lastly, make the shadows with dark black color. The hairs are done. Now let's create some highlights with jelly roll pen. I am using number 10. Paint her dress with sap green color. We'll paint the dress quite roughly. So using the same wet on wet technique. You can paint the background as you like. I am using sap green, dark green and yellow color. For the background, firstly use wet on wet technique. Put lot of water on the background and take the color on the brush and spread it like this. So we are done, and this is looking so pretty and amazing. Hope you all loved it, and if you recreate this artwork then do tag me on Instagram. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.